What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy, MrBaboon. We back with another reaction. You know what I'm saying? This time we're reacting to top 10 times courtrooms got violent. So I don't think I've seen anything like this. So I mean, I'm excited about it. See what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I know I definitely watch a couple of reaction channels that do. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys do like the video, comment, subscribe, share the video, turn on post notifications, that way you guys never miss a video. So, we're reacting to, top 10 times courtrooms got violent. This is uploaded by Watch a Mojo, and I'm going to put the link for the video we're reacting to in the description, so make sure you guys do check it out, okay? If you guys want to watch it for yourselves. If not, then you can just watch me reacting to it, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? This is the first video. Like I said, the first courtroom type of video I'm reacting to. So, I'm excited. We're going to see. We're going to check it out, okay? I'm not even going to hold you guys anymore. We're just going to jump into it, okay? So, let's see. Da-da-dum-ba, da-da-da. Yeah, no, everything's going good, right? Let's see. Check.
Perhaps realizing he's about to be locked up, Nicholson.
Let's restart.
Perhaps realizing he's about to be locked up,
I know it's gonna be big.
Nicholson decides to bail himself out of the situation.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times courtrooms got violent.
He's looking directly at Madison.
Oh, I think I seen a clip of that one.
We're looking at serious, unsettling, or tragic instances where people in court decided to take justice into their own hands, or rather fists.
It'd be like that
We'll be looking at
sometimes.
physical
Especially if
fights
you
or
got someone
attempted
who,
attacks
like,
that happened or
did their
started in
family
the courtroom,
wrong or something
however.
like that,
So
and
no
just took their
verbal
child from
outbursts
them,
or
bro.
boxing in the
It'd be
hallway.
like that.
Do you know of a courtroom brawl or brouhaha that you think should have made this list? Please share it with us in the comments. Number 10. All fall down. Although Timothy Hall was being arraigned for assault, no one expected the young man to lash out suddenly as he was about to leave the courtroom. Hall whacked a bailiff in the face with his cuffed hands, sending the officer staggering and unleashing chaos. Two more bailiffs jumped in to subdue the prisoner, including 70-year-old military veteran Don Webb, who struggled to put Hall in a headlock as other prisoners yelled from the sidelines. They got Hall up against a table, which slid, bringing everyone down. At last, Hall was removed.
Everyone fell.
With several new counts of assault added to his charges. And while 3 bailiffs had to go to the hospital for evaluation and treatment, none suffered any lasting harm. Number 9. Impact statement impact. The atmosphere was tense at the sentencing of Tristan Lamoureux, convicted of murdering his wife.
Now in court, Lamoureux sits surrounded by 4 sheriff's deputies who closely watch over him.
Many people close to the victim were present, including her brother, Jason Wilson, who came forward to make an impact statement describing how the crime had affected him and his family. Wilson began calmly, but as he turned to address the defendant, anger overcame him. Perhaps because Lamoureux
I bet you anything he's about to jump over that table and start
in his chair.
Since the words don't appear to have any effect on Lamoureux, Wilson tries a different approach.
Although the wary deputies moved to intercept an attack, Wilson unexpectedly darted past them, got around the table, and headed straight for Lamoureux. An officer grabbed Wilson before he reached his target, but perhaps he was slightly mollified when 2 bailiffs tackled Lamoureux roughly to the ground, presumably trying to protect him.
According to local authorities, Jason Wilson was not charged for the incident.
Number 8.
He shouldn't be, though.
Not to get released. Daniel Nicholson, an
What?
Australian who had been arrested on weapons charges, was dearly hoping to be released on bail.
Damn.
Take a seat. Take a seat.
Miss, please, miss.
Please, miss. I'll tell you what please, miss is.
When he found out from the judge that it wasn't going to happen, Nicholson was quite upset. So upset that he climbed out of the dock where prisoners are kept, jumped onto a table in the courtroom, and fought wildly with several security officers
now he just
until
added
he was
assault.
pinned to the ground.
He just added assault and disturbing the courtroom to his charges, probably.
We should probably mention
Is that a charge,
reported to be
disturbing the
high
courtroom?
at the time. Although Nicholson later regretted his behavior and blamed the drugs, That didn't help the guard who had broken his foot in the melee. In the end, all Nicholson did was
Damn.
further
Someone
convince
broke
the
his
judge
foot.
that he should
A
be
guard
in
broke
prison.
his foot.
Nicholson was sentenced to 21 months in prison with parole eligibility after 1 year.
Number
Damn.
Michael's
That's
has
crazy,
more
bro.
discs, so you can
Damn.
have more fun.
Bro, that is crazy,
Thanks
though.
to Indie Star, Manscapes has been
Like,
voted as the best barbershop in
what?
Indy. We just aren't any ordinary.
So, like,
Number
he
7,
said it was a
Love
drug,
and
right?
Thunder. When the families of a
Thunder.
murder suspect and a
2013.
murder victim get together, it's bound to be a volatile environment. Towards the end of the arraignment of Pedro Merchant, who was accused of shooting another young man from the area, the judge
Damn.
announced that Merchant would be held without bail. One of the spectators called out, "I love you, Pedro." It
Huh?
didn't take long before violence then broke out. Family members from both sides
Bro.
began fighting with each other, creating chaos in the court.
I mean, that's
Some
bound to
were
happen,
taken
though.
out,
You feel
but
me?
the fracas only continued.
Like, you just took their
First in the
child.
halls, then outside.
The family
The
member.
defendant started to attack the family, the other family. Next thing you know, it was just all hell that broke loose. They started dragging people out. People started getting tackled. Just total mayhem.
By the time things finally settled down, 6 spectators had been arrested and
Damn.
11 security officers injured.
I think that that kind of behavior is unbecoming in a courtroom. It's just ridiculous that this whole family is screaming, pull up Pedro. He did something that was heinous. He killed someone.
Number 6, a narrow
Damn.
escape. As prosecuting attorney Jonathan Roth waited for the jury to return from their deliberation, he may have been worried about the case, but probably wasn't concerned for his personal safety. That abruptly changed when the defendant, Joshua Harding, rushed at him
Oh.
from across the room, wielding a makeshift knife.
In under 8
Bro.
seconds, so much has happened.
Luckily, a quick-witted police detective who had worked on Harding's case was present. He swiftly blocked Harding's knife arm as Roth ducked out of the way, then brought the defendant down with the help of another officer.
If not for the quick reflexes of Detective Kanan,
Bro.
Roth could have sustained serious injuries.
Why would you do that? What is wrong with people, bro? Like, you really about to get hit with the book, maybe. You might get hit with the book. Like, that judge might just throw that whole book at you and be like, okay, life. If they really... I feel like, come on, bro. Like, you don't do that in the courtroom. Actually, in reality, you should do that anyways, at all. Like, come on. Now they got you with the assault with a deadly weapon. They got you... Like, come on, bro. They got you disturbing the courtroom if they really wanted to, I feel like. Like, and then going after... You, like, come on.
Harding openly admitted afterwards that he was trying to kill Roth, although he did not explain
See?
why, unless it was to get an attempted murder charge added to his other offenses.
Yeah, that's the
Today,
other
a
charge
judge
I was thinking
sentenced
about.
Joshua
I couldn't
Harding
think
to
about it.
20 and
Attempted
60
murder.
years in prison for attempted murder.
Like,
Number
come
5,
on.
A Leap of Vengeance. At the
I think I
sentencing
seen
of
this one.
notorious
I think I
criminal
seen
Michael
clips of
Nelson,
this one.
The father of his last victim came forward to speak.
Mr. Terry's now just a few feet away from the man who so brutally took the life of his daughter, Sherelda.
Van
Like-
Terry, who had lost his teenage daughter Sherelda, was composed when he
Teenage
first
daughter.
began his statement.
I mean,
But
she
when
wasn't
he turned
even
away from the judge
18.
and looked at Madison, who had expressed no
She was
remorse
probably
throughout
still
the
in
long
school.
trial,
Like, you
he
taking his
reportedly saw that
child,
Madison
bro.
was smiling, and that was it. Without warning, Terry
Oh!
launched his body through
Yep.
the air and over the table, determined to punish Madison.
Bro, he
But
is
security
hooked.
officers were able to
He
stop
is
Terry
hooked
before
about
he
that, bro.
harmed The defendant. Madison didn't seem to care. He was
His
still
whole
smiling,
world just came
though he
crashing
had
down
just
and
been
everything
sentenced
when
to death.
when he
It was
lost
like
his
he
daughter,
was not
bro.
even remorseful for what he had
Like,
done.
come
Number
on.
4, Brothers in Arms. Anthony Dees was in court when Dale Williams, the man who ended his mother's life, was sentenced. As Dees escorted his aunt forward in the courtroom, it brought him closer to Williams, and he saw his chance. In a flash.
Wait, is that
he
two
jumped
people
the
trying to
table where
rush?
Williams
Bro,
was
that's
sitting
two people
and
rushing.
went after him.
Couldn't get that taser off. Come on.
Despite the efforts of multiple
Couldn't
officers,
get that taser out.
Dees grabbed Williams by the ankle chain and dragged him out of his chair. Then Anthony's brother Jerome joined the fray, dodging several deputies.
One of them was next to Williams near the
Bro.
podium when they grabbed him. The other brother then jumped over the railing and started attacking Williams.
The two sons struggled mightily on the floor with the defendant and officers, as their aunt yelled and beat her fist on the lectern, and general chaos reigned. Finally, they were subdued and charged with contempt of court.
Anthony D.
That's the charge I'm thinking of.
In Youngstown Municipal Court.
Number 3.
I think that's the charge I'm thinking of.
On counsel.
How, like, is that like a few days for
conviction,
doing that, or like a couple of months,
Florida.
or what?
Need we
I
say
don't know
more?
exactly the
Juries
sentencing
found
for
Travis
that
Davis,
one.
Brandon Banks, Kelvin Grimmage, and Keela Richardson guilty of killing Courtney London during a robbery home invasion 2 years earlier.
To be fair, the
Bro.
courthouse did arrange for extra security, but sadly it wasn't terribly effective. When
Bro. I mean, if you think about it, if they really want the dude who did it, they'll go and get him. If you really think
when the
about it.
jury announced a sentence of life imprisonment, Travis Davis started things off by attacking his own lawyer, Daniel Hernandez.
Damn.
Court officer quickly
Was it
jumps
his
into
lawyer, or
scenes.
was there like a public defender?
Meanwhile, a third court officer attempts to handcuff Grimmage, but that doesn't go any better, and total chaos ensues.
Another defendant, Kelvin Grimmage, joined in. As bailiffs struggled to stop the fight,
Hey.
the poor attorney writhed on the ground, trying to avoid punches. Finally, the security officers used tasers, stunning the two assailants and rescuing the lawyer.
Reportedly, all 3 men were tased, including Brandon Banks, who doesn't appear to join the free-for-all.
Davis and Grimmage were
Bro, wait,
forced
why did
down
he
and
get
handcuffed.
tased?
Davis later apologized to Hernandez, who reportedly replied, with composure we find hard to imagine, that's okay.
Did they say that
Number
one dude
2,
got tased? What
a
did he do?
dad's anguish. The trial for Larry Nassar, the notorious former team doctor of the United States women's national gymnastics team, drew a lot of attention for its absolutely horrific scope. And the revelations of
heard
the
about that.
proceedings eventually enraged beyond control one father of 3 gymnasts,
I never
Randall
heard of that.
Margraves. After his daughter's testimony, Margraves asked the judge if he could spend some time alone with Nassar, or as he called him, quote, this demon.
I would ask you to, as part of this sentencing, to grant me 5 minutes in a locked room with this demon. Would you do that?
The judge predictably said no.
I mean,
That's when
honestly.
Margraves lunged towards Nassar, shouting threats mingled with curses.
Well, I'm gonna have to
I know, I seen that one.
Security officers intervened and managed to stop him before he could reach Nassar. Otherwise, who knows what might have followed.
Yeah, who knows what
Parent
would have happened.
would want to do physical harm. So I understand that.
Absolutely.
But you have to understand that this is a courtroom.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and
Who
ring the
wouldn't
bell
want
to get
to?
notified
Like,
about our
someone-
latest
like, come on.
videos. You have
got-
the option to be
I-
notified
honestly,
for
I do
additional
the
videos
same.
or all of them.
I would
If you're on
definitely
your
go
phone,
on to
make
do
sure
it.
you go
At least
into
try to
your
get a
settings
couple
and
hits
switch
on me. Put a
notifications.
couple of whelps or some shit.
Number
Like,
1,
no,
here
fuck
comes
that.
the judge. Sidney Newsom was a defendant being let out of a Mississippi courtroom when
Oh.
he decided to throw things at the judge.
As papers fly everywhere, 2 court clerks rush away from the commotion.
Pro tip, don't ever do this.
Yeah,
Since he
no.
was cuffed in front, Newsom managed to awkwardly grab loose items and toss them in the judge's direction. The object of his attack, Justice Aubrey Rhymes, did not seem particularly concerned at first. However, after Newsom managed to hurl more serious items, Rhymes clearly had enough.
As Newsom throws more paper at him, Judge Rhymes single-handedly pins him onto the desk.
The
Oh.
older judge stepped down from the bench, helped pin the defendant to a table, and held him there until more help arrived. Footage
Damn.
of the incident quickly went viral, and we can certainly see why.
Judge Rhymes...
Bro, that judge did not care. He was like, what? Hold this. Bro, you know he feels good about himself.
Did you enjoy this video? Check
I
out these
would.
other
Like,
clips
come
on
on.
Watchmojo.
Like, bro, that judge, no. That's a real good judge. Like, he didn't swing, he just pinned him down or anything. You feel me? He just pinned him down and waiting for the, backup arrive to take him away. He handled that responsibly, I feel like. I mean, I feel like most people will probably just wait for the, what do they call it? I guess police is what the pretty much, like, for the courtroom and shit like that. We'll probably just wait for them to come and deal with that, you feel me? But, no, this judge was like, nope, I'm doing it. Hold up. I got you guys. Say less. I got you guys. Say less. Anyway, that's going to do it for the video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do check out the link in the description. It will have the video that we reacted to. Like I said, like always, it will. Make sure you guys do like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you guys did enjoy. Turn on post. Damn, my bad. Turn on post notifications. I will see you guys in the next video. You guys stay safe. All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Positivity is key. Motivation is key. Happiness is key. I'll see you guys in the next one.